What if the virtual walls protecting your data in the cloud, the ones you trust implicitly, suddenly had a hidden window a malicious neighbor could peek through? Imagine logging into a cloud server, confident in your isolated digital space, only to discover a brand new threat capable of reaching into the core secrets of the host system itself. Well, that's exactly the unsettling reality brought to light by researchers at ETH Zurich, who have uncovered VMSCAPE, a new Spectre-based vulnerability. And this isn't just another chip flaw. It's a sophisticated transient execution attack that shatters the very boundaries of virtualization on many AMD and Intel CPUs. For years, we've relied on cloud computing, a digital marvel that carves up powerful physical servers into countless isolated virtual machines. The hypervisor acts as the digital landlord, ensuring each tenant, each virtual machine, keeps to its own space. But VMSCAPE, an exploit that has been assigned CVE 2025-40300, is a stark reminder that even the best digital architecture can have a subtle, yet critical, design flaw. What makes VMSCAPE so uniquely concerning is its stealth. Unlike previous Spectre attacks that often required an attacker to inject specific code or have certain configurations, VMSCAPE can leak sensitive data from the hypervisor in the host domain without any of those usual prerequisites, operating completely within a malicious guest's default setup. It's like a squatter in an apartment building finding a secret passage directly into the building manager's locked office without needing a key or special tools. This vulnerability targets critical components like the kernel virtual machine, or KVM and QEMU, which are the backbone of many cloud environments. The researchers demonstrated how VMSCAPE can swipe data from the QEMU process at a rate of 32 bytes per second on an AMD Zen 4 chip. To put that into perspective, they managed to extract a cryptographic key used for disk encryption and decryption in just under 13 minutes. A chilling prospect for anyone trusting their sensitive data to the cloud. So, which chips are vulnerable? We're talking about a significant range. AMD Zen 1 through Zen 5 processors and Intel's Coffee Lake processors, which first arrived on the scene in 2017. The core issue lies in how these processors handle something called the branch predictor, specifically the branch target buffer, or BTB. Normally, this part of the CPU tries to guess what instructions come next to speed things up, but VMSCAPE exploits an incomplete isolation between the host and guest predictions. Essentially, the host and guest are accidentally sharing parts of their thought process, allowing a guest to influence and then observe the host's private operations. The researchers call this new set of techniques VBTI, or virtualization branch target injection. Unfortunately, a hardware fix for this kind of vulnerability isn't feasible, so the burden falls on software. Linux maintainers have stepped up, implementing a software patch to address the issue. However, as is often the case with security mitigations, this solution comes with a performance cost. For systems using emulated devices, we could see an overhead of around 10%. But the good news is that, for newer Zen 4 chips, the optimized Linux mitigation only introduces a marginal 1% overhead post-patch. Both AMD and Intel have acknowledged the issue. AMD is preparing a security brief, confirming the software-based fix. Intel states that existing mitigations can be leveraged, and they are actively working with Linux to ensure these are properly applied to hypervisor software. This Linux patch will be rolled out to various distributions, even protecting newer, unexploitable Intel chips like Lunar Lake and Granite Rapids. This whole saga, from Spectre in 2018 to VMSCAPE today, really highlights the relentless cat-and-mouse game between security researchers and chip designers. It's a powerful reminder that in the intricate world of silicon, the battle for true isolation and digital privacy never truly ends. It pushes us to constantly reevaluate the foundations of our digital trust. What are your thoughts on this ongoing arms race in chip security? Let us know what you think, and make sure to subscribe so you never miss another deep dive into the tech that shapes our world.